Review. 77 degrees outside. There's a touch of humidity. Feels like a great time to drink a adjunct lager beer. And which one is that today? It's the one and only imported beer from Mexico. It is Corona Extra, which somehow I don't believe I've ever done a review. I don't typically buy Corona. I don't typically buy Mexican lagers, but you know what? What the hell, right? So on the back of the bottle, it says it's a 4.6% alcohol by volume beer with 148 calories, 13.9 grams of carbs, 1.2 grams of protein, and 0 fat. Cerveceria Modelo Nava, Mexico, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. And so what else can you say about the beer? It is brewed by Grupo Modelo. However, that is owned by Anheuser-Busch. Not Anheuser-Busch, yeah. AB InBev, the Belgian brewing conglomerates there. And according to the Corona Extra's website, it's utilizing water, barley malt, non-malted cereals, and hops. Apparently, it's available, the Corona Extra, in over 120 countries. It is the 6th most valuable beer brand in the world. And it was first introduced in 1925, brewed in Mexico City. And in the U.S., it first became available in 1981. So let's get to the opening, the pour. We got a little lime to show you how to do the lime on the bottle there. We're going to pour a little bit just to give it an aroma and a taste profile. And then we'll put the lime in there and show you how that works. So you are going to need a bottle opener. This is not a twist off. There we go. Have a little taster glass from Anheuser-Busch. There's some smoke. The Anheuser-Busch taster glass. We'll put a little bit in here. That's probably good. Okay. What do we get from Corona Extra is a very carbonated, rich, golden appearance. Lemony, is it lemony yellow? It's a touch lighter than gold, I would say. With a nice 1. I think that's a 1 finger head there. Cool. Again, there's etching on the bottom of the glass, so it is carbonated like all hell, but normally it is. Let's get a smell on the Corona Extra. Does this have a date on it? Best before November 2022. At a live concert yesterday, they were allowing people to bring in beverages, and one of my buddy's friends had a Corona and said, you keep the rest. I'm like, thanks. So the nose on the Corona Extra is very lemony. There's some pale maltiness to it, not much. There's white bread. Some cereal grains, definitely. It smells like a crispy lager, if that makes any sense. Some sweet malts in there. I mean, it's just an average smelling lager. It smells like it's got corn or some kind of cereal grain in there, definitely. So, yeah, nothing to write home about in the smell, but let's do the taste test. Cheers, everybody. Super prickly mouthfeel from the carbonation. A high side of the moderate on the carbonation. Crisp, clean, ultra refreshing. Pretty watery for the body. There's that pale malty sweetness to it. I'm getting those cereal grains. I'm getting a touch of an apple-y kind of a flavor, like I don't know if it's a green apple, maybe. A little lemoniness. It's really about it. It finishes on the cereal grain end. It finishes on a grainy note. And it's pretty inoffensive. This bottle is not skunky in any way. I'm not detecting any skunky Heineken style notes here. It's just another offering at your liquor store if you drink Bud Miller or Coors and you're looking for something different. That's sort of kind of different. I don't know. There's a little bit of hops. I mean, very minimal amount of hops to try to balance out whatever sweetness is in the grains, so in the malts. But it's basically a Pretty dry, inoffensive, light, watery adjunct lager. And the however many grams of carbs, the 13 grams, 0.9, 148 calories, doesn't make this feel like a full-bodied beer. So, anyways, I want to show everybody how you add this lime to the inside of the Corona bottle glass, and how do you get all of the limey flavor out of it. I will show that to you as well. So we gotta stick this in to the neck of the bottle. I'm gonna shove it all the way in there. Bam. We have lime in the beer. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rotate the glass. I'm gonna rotate the bottle so that the lime incorporates all throughout the bottle and we get the most amount of limey flavor instead of just at the top. Take your thumb, like so, or for me, I like to use my hand, and turn this upside down, and you're going to watch the lime rotate around to the bottom of the glass bottle. And then rotate it back so the top is facing the sky. And slowly open your hand because it may spray. Just a little bit. So that is how you do the Corona in lime to get all the lime flavor out of the bottle. So now let's see if the bottle tastes any different with the lime in it. And it's super tart, lime juicy. That's about it, really. I will compare it, I suppose, to the non-limed version. But yes, very tart, limey juice and flavor now. So let's give it a try. Cheers with the Corona and lime in a bottle. So it tastes like a mild lime juice with grainy, malty, pale lager beer flavor. Nothing to really write home about. There's more flavor with the lime, however. I don't know if I prefer it one way or the other. But let's try it without the lime and see what I think. Now with the lime. Yeah, the lime is adding a lot of flavor. It's adding that bright tartness and that mouth-puckering, tiny sour flavor you can get from limes that the beer originally was missing. It was pretty thin and watery. It's a little more substantial in flavor here now, but I don't know if you need to add a lime or not. But what would I rate the beer just by itself overall? Probably would rate that one a 75 out of 100. It's right down the middle of the road. There's nothing really stand out about the beer. There's nothing really wrong with the beer either. It's Corona. I think we've all had Corona Extra, and we all know what to expect from a cerveza, from a summertime kind of a brew when you just want to sit outside in this nice weather and just have a beer that you don't really have to think about all that much. It's the beer Mas Fina. The good beer, I think. The fine beer, should I say. So, with the lime, it's a little better. Give it a 77. There's not much flavor that it's imparting to the beer otherwise, but I think that tart lime flavor is nice and refreshing mixed with a pale style adjunct lager. So, I will give the Corona Extra with lime 77. Otherwise, it is a 75 out of 100 beer. Now, you let me know in the comment sections for everybody that reviews craft beers. Do you ever drink Corona Extra or beers like this from time to time? What's your actual, honest-to-God opinion on these style of beers as a craft beer enthusiast? So, until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. See you soon, everybody.